Everyone, I allow myself to do an introduction tonight on Facebook because usually I don't know that we are live.
I press the button and don't tell her.
So,
like, oh, you're live? Yeah.
Good evening and welcome on the preview of the live stream of the Monday session. So it's every Monday, and it has been every Monday for more than 3 years. And we are talking about whatever topic is coming before the session, and then we enter the activation, transmission, meditation, whatever comes through. If you haven't joined yet, you are invited to join online or at the villa. And if you have joined before, then let us know, or see you in a few minutes, or see you next Monday. So thank you for joining and listening to our beautiful words. So we were talking about last Wednesday. Yes, it was very powerful, very strong. And you may have experienced like a shift in your behavior. So, so we felt a shift in the emotions, a shift in your behavior, in the way that you used to react, and now you are responding, in a way that you were somehow be blocked in a pattern or be blocked in a programming, and suddenly it opened up a new aspect of yourself, so you don't react anymore, or you see differently, so the situations are dissolving. It's as if it becomes very clear. It makes sense? Okay.
Or some of the construct of you were holding into certain reaction usually, so this old pattern is not anymore applicable, so you start responding differently.
It just popped up, like as if there was a bubble creating a congestion in your system that has been burst and poof, gone. So creating a bit of freedom and lightness and expansion. So who was here on Wednesday? Yay. Did you feel that somehow in certain, like in a different, certain
level? It was the days after Wednesday.
Yeah. So
Anyone want to share? Yeah, I think you're laughing the most, so you have to share.
I'm definitely calmer to the situations. I would have reacted differently too. But I'm also feeling like I'm going through roller coasters. Like things are upside down, but then they come down inside of me. It's like something is happening inside of me on its own. You know, when nothing happened, why am I feeling this way? And then it comes down. And then, again, without reason. It's just, this morning I was all the time like, okay, just fill yourself with light. And I don't know why I wasn't feeling this way. I was feeling tense. And I started telling myself, fill yourself with light, it's okay. Sorry. And then I calmed down.
Very good. So it's new automatic response.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like new new habits, like are being embedded, like new programming are being embedded.
Yes.
Yeah. It's very good. Very, very good. Congratulations. Yeah. It's also interesting to see how with discernment, when you observe what's happening in your life, sometimes we are dealing and maneuvering through situations that are being created in the field in this moment. But sometimes, so we were like discussing with George a couple of days ago, sometimes we are experiencing the consequences of a past, in an old aspect of yourself that created through choices, through behavior, a certain field, and you start collecting the results right now because you are in a space to see them and to dissolve them, to close cycles. So who you were months ago, you are definitely not the same person now. We keep on changing and evolving every single second, right? So who you were 6 months ago with your belief system, with the fears, with your doubts, whatever you had at that time, you made choices and you responded to reactions, when you reacted or you responded to certain behaviors in a way that you are not responding anymore today. But that you are collecting the consequences of it now, so you can dissolve it. So it's nice to have the discernment sometimes, like, oh come, I thought I learned from it. Yeah, you learned from it. You are just wiping the last residues. Yeah?
You want me to add?
Otherwise, I have another topic.
So also recently, because we were amplifying actually the field, if you are aware with the Unconditional Love project that we are initiating for the past 2 months, and it's taking more shape right now with more support, and we receive some confirmation, I would say, from channeling and insight that the grid is supported and is taking shape, and it can have the potential to be so big the more people initiate and spread it and work with the energy and the earth and the higher realms. So if we stay in the same track in that sense, and more people join and learn and how to embody this unconditional love and work with the grid, we can go exponentially basically. So that's still potential in a way for the whole earth. So we felt empowered, and that we want to launch the school, as we mentioned a couple of times, where we train people to reach that and utilize it for their healing, for their sessions, for the grid of Mother Earth, and learn who's working with us from the higher realm, from the earth, and so on. So while we're doing that, recently we are making a bit more a cocooning for this field. So the earth, we present the project to the earth and the guardian and many high realms, and they've done a little bit of cocooning to the space. So what happened is it speed up also for the pillar of light, who's tuned into opening their field and bringing unconditional love, speed up from their self whatever still residue here and there, so they can release it and address it faster, so they become more neutral and clearer channel for this energy comes from. And we witnessed also in ourselves, we were a bit tired, a bit slightly upset and so on, so we start looking at those what is still surfacing, and we release it. And I heard many people also, they went into a roller coaster, you mentioned, and so on. Sometimes it's good to know that's an opportunity, that to say, okay, what is it still in me that need to be addressed? I need to learn from it or release it. Don't be afraid to be afraid in that sense. So you can learn from it, because if the moment negativity and you push it, then you don't learn what's needed to be learned. So look at it and say, okay, so I'm feeling this is what's happening. What is it in me still holding to this? What can I shift for it? And then it will teach you something, tell you, okay, you're still upset about this, or you're still holding judgment about that. So release it. The moment you release it, it just goes. And then you become more purer channel and more neutral, more open, so the energy can further work with us. It's like basically the people who's joining this field, many of you guys will consider you pillar of light, otherwise you are not here, right? I mean, you are working toward bringing peace to your life, bringing energy, light, obviously, otherwise you will be in the party right now. So in that sense, you already sent your calling from yourself to your higher self, to the realm, that what else I can do to bring more light to myself and to the earth. How can I bring more peace? And the Unconditional Love project is all about this, to bring the light of unconditional love, frequency, the energy back to the surface, to the human and to the collective and the earth. So naturally, people who's inclined to start connecting and feeling this energy, something start happening in their system, so release the stuff and open up and become more pure channel, and eventually we're becoming the enlightened version of ourselves. We will. So it's not simplify what it is.
Next Sunday we are going to bring that discussion about that project publicly, so it's going to be live Sunday afternoon. We're going to share what has been happening the last 2 months, and we are going to see that information in the collective. So it's ready to receive that. We're going to explain as simple as we can but the information is so important, so exciting, so valuable, so it feels you want to be part of it. So we're gonna express it in a way that you can understand.
Yes, it will be
What
online.
is this noise?
I think some of the audio. Your mic on top of the mobile, yes.
Everything is waveforms and energy. See how the phone we don't hear when it's the message is coming in, but with the electromagnetic field it can be felt with the sound. So we are that field all the time. So what is the sound that you are spreading in your life and vibrating? So back to the project, we are going to express and explain it on Saturday night with everyone who has been working with this field since 2 months. And they're going to share their experience, they're going to share what's happening, and we're going to share how much it has been confirmed by other channelers, by other people, by the entire group working with that project. And
the second wave also is open.
Yeah. So
Sunday 7:30, next Sunday, we're going to another 2 run. It'll be online. If you want, you'll see the post in our event. Join us, it's free. And you listen to the people who's sharing, and we are introducing also the project if you want to be
and
with
they will
the
do a
project.
bit of meditation.
And of course we will have a bit of activation, so get ready.
So meditation is a nice word.
It is an activation, so
and the course to be trained and attuned to that energy will start in June. So June, July, August, that will be the first wave of attunement. So anyone who feels joined to build the grid, be an anchor of that light, work with that light for their session, for their client, for their family, for themselves, program grids and crystals, know how to open vortexes and to anchor vortexes, and to be a guardian of that consciousness that is being sent to us. So that's going to be super exciting. I really invite you to be there on Sunday night, 7:30, live, Facebook, YouTube, broadcast, wherever it is. Everywhere actually. So that's the very, very exciting moment for us and for anyone who's been part of that project, and for you if you haven't been part of that project yet,
come listen.
Know that it's mind-blowing. We have so many things to share with you. Yes. So well, that's cool. What else? Voilà.
The most important voila.
We would like to share as well with you. This Wednesday will be Nada doing her meditation here. This weekend we have the level 3 Christ-like body. It's like you're gonna be packed in the room. Who is coming?
Oh my God.
Right, we are preparing today.
By the way, just reminding you guys, you're keeping your practice, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we are like at least 6, 7,
Just to
8.
mention, just to
1,
make
2,
sure.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great.
Beautiful.
We are 6 more.
I felt like while opening the vortex, I'm going into the Christ diamond light, but
Yeah,
so
it
why
was
why
fully
are going
Christ,
like this? It's like now I realize because of you guys.
So we're thinking, why is all this Christ
And
energy
when
coming
it's
in? We are
all
only
the way-
Monday. We are not Wednesday.
I felt like almost we're going to go activation of cosmic Christ diamond light body, right?
So let's see what will happen.
You
tonight.
can
Now we
accept
know.
it 5 days earlier, it's okay.
There is no
You're
time.
getting
anyway.
prepared.
Everything is available in the now.
You know, yeah. For a moment, I just when we opened the vortex and received a little bit of knowing what will happen, what's coming, I just felt like there will be some activation for the Christ heart. Why now? And then now I just realized because 8 of you guys already.
Yeah. So this Wednesday will be Nada. This weekend will be the level 3 of Christ light body. We won't have these Ascension pathway courses before September or October now. So we are focusing on the unconditional love grid transmitter training.
So good news
transmitter and
that
grid
we're starting
training.
the school of unconditional love and training, and 4 hours attunement will be open free
in
to
June.
invite friend guys and learn how to use this energy for healing. The not good news for the people, we are not repeating right now level 1, level 2, level 3 because we are starting the school. We repeat them maybe after a couple of
Well, the
months.
school has started, but we are opening the other branch. So the branch that you've learned is to build your light body to embody more of your light quotient, to have your structure ready to receive the Christ consciousness. The second wave, like the second branch of the school, is the light that is the unity consciousness frequency that you are able to embody with all the structure that you have established in your auric field or your consciousness. Yeah, so it's like two parallel. It's like a parallel two branches. So that's why we're going to focus on this one now till September, October. So this is said. Next week, Monday, Wednesday. For the Ramadan, timing will change. So from the 4th of May till 6th of June, something like this. Mondays and Wednesday will be at 5:30. Okay, so I start announcing now, so it's embedded in the brain. So Monday and Wednesday, 5:30 for Ramadan. Okay, we're gonna do pause. We're gonna restate it again and again and again. We are going to Turkey on the 9th till the 18th. So the Monday and the Wednesday when we are not here, we will put free meditation online, so you can download it. But like at least 30% of you are coming with us at the retreat. Today is the commitment day of all the pillars. And then after Turkey, we'll see how we're going to maneuver with Wednesdays and Unconditional Love. What else? June will be the attunement of Unconditional Love, level 1 in July. Nada is also doing 2 new courses in June and July. We're going to post them this week. And what else? Sound course will be August,
Sunday
September.
will continue, but now on Sunday 7:30 online will be always online with the Pillar of Light initiating the Unconditional project, and whoever want to join and receive healing. We're going to do always an activation and healing. So we'll continue Sunday, but we'll open it public now to people. So you can experience and know about the project and the school coming soon.
Yeah, cool. That's for the announcement. Yeah, Rika.
And the 4 house, it's on the 8th of May now?
For June, the 4 hours,
4 hours.
is 8th of June.
8th of
In
June.
the Friday, Saturday, June,
Okay.
8th of June.
Saturday, yes.
Yeah.
8. What time we said?
10 to 2.
10 to 2.
What will it be about?
4 hours unconditional love attunement.
So you get attuned with the light.
And you can join online, you can join in person, you can watch replay.
Okay, because
And
I
if
like
we
when
are-
I manifest to change the date, watch out.
And if we are more than this in the room, we're gonna be in another place. Okay.
Well, right now we're still building the field. I think the first time we're going to do it for our
So more than
attunement
20.
will be here.
Yeah.
But later on, I know we'll have doubles of the people because the project will spread. We're going to go somewhere else where we need for all the Pillar of Light to join and build energy there. Here, if you've been with us for a while, you know we have a full bubble and a vortex, and it's connecting with everyone who's building vortex with us. So the energy is very powerful. When you open the vortex, energy flows. Other place, it's just almost empty, I would say, if no one work on it. So we need to re-initiate the energy there. So in order to do 4 hours attunement, so we're going to bring crystal there and Pillar of Light coming. You will want to help in opening the vortex. How you open the vortex here? You're going to join us there. So the new people comes, they feel as if they are in the same bubble. You understand the responsibility coming through? And then you learn how to do that whenever you want to do anywhere else. That's it. That's the beauty of it. So all the Pillar of Light, they will reach certain mastery where they learn how to be themselves vortex, and they work with the crystal. And then when they gather and do session to people, the energy is completely different, it's way more powerful. Yeah, it's so exciting.
Okay.
Alright,
I'm seeing if we have people ordering online.
we have.
Yes, we have.
I saw someone send, but
Dia.
Dia already here.
Okay, great. Hi, Dia.
But there is someone
Okay.
name.
All right. Any questions so far? Exciting? Feeling the upcoming 6 months? Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. We like to say, buckle up your Merkaba with your seatbelt, your diamond light body. We actually had a joke with Azil the other day on the phone. It's like, bring your seat belt, the upgrades have been intense. I said, do you provide the seat belts? Yeah, he's in Abu Dhabi for 3 days, yeah. So if you are willing to go to Azil session tomorrow, there is one in Abu Dhabi. I posted the link on the page so you can register there. It's like intimate session like we do here. It's intimate session in Abu Dhabi. Azil will be, we forgot to mention, will be in Dubai from the 10th to the 20th of June. We will open, so there will be a big session during the weekend, 2 sessions in the house, intimate session, and there will be space for private session and semi-private session, group of 5. The group of 5 are 3 hours where you receive the healing for 3 hours and you just create your group. That would be great. The private session is 1 hour. Yeah, so we will do that. 10 to the 20th.
Alright, thank you guys for
Yeah,
watching
bye.
us.
Thank you.
See you
Have a
next
great